Hello, good people. I welcome you once again to this very interesting episode. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. I remain your friend, Fidel De Castro. Please, if you're joining me for the very first time, do well to like and share this video. And don't forget to follow our channels for more interesting topics. The Nigerian political space is currently under tension as Olusegun Obasanjo publicly endorses P2B in his New Year message, which has went viral. PDP is now fighting APC, and APC is fighting PDP. And APC is also fighting Labour Party, and PDP is also fighting Labour Party. A lot of people have taken to the media to say that Obasanjo's endorsement of P2B is worthless. But the question is it really worthless? Before we delve into that, let's look at Obasanjo's earlier interaction with P2B early in the late last year. Let's look at that.
Let's celebrate our former president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR. Thank you so much.
I'm sure you will remember this very video clip where Obasanjo had to stood up from his own seat, usher P2B in, and allow P2B to sit in his position. When I saw that action in the late last year, I knew that something was really coming up. And you must believe with me that Obasanjo is not in this journey alone. I know for sure that Obasanjo is in collaboration of some gentlemen, elderly statesmen, which I will show to you right away. Before we delve into the viral letter which is currently shaking the political space in Nigeria, as was released by Obasanjo in the early hours of this year, 2023, I want to also show you this elderly statement that I am talking about. Let's look at them. That is IBB and that is Abu Salami. I believe that these elderly statements, they have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I am pretty sure, to a large extent, that they have a role to play about this endorsement of P2B. All they wish now is to have a Nigeria where their children and their children, like you and I wishes, can compete favorably and participate actively in politics without the need of having a godfather. Not only that, as much as we also wish for a Nigeria where we can walk on the streets of Lagos, in the street of Anambra, in the street of Borno, without the fear of being kidnapped. I want you to know that Obasanjo is not endorsing P2B for his own personal gain. He's already an old man. It's for the sake of you and I. Let's look at the letter which is causing trauma in the political space. That is a letter from Obasanjo. And is I think about 7-page letter. Is so long, but let's look at what is more interesting in some of the paragraphs. In this letter, Obasanjo authoritatively said that none of the three candidates is a saint. But when you begin to compare them character-wise, checking their antecedent, their track record, their knowledge, discipline, and so many other characteristics, he went further to say that P2B as a mentee has an edge. Indeed, P2B has an edge. You cannot argue this. If you want to argue this, I'm sure you will argue with your keyboard. P2B has an edge. His track record is speaking for him. And that is why, as an advocate of good governance, I am admonishing all Nigerians, especially the educated Nigerians, to rise up and take back their country. It is possible. Let's look at Obasanjo's earlier interaction, late last year, interaction with P2B as well, when I was convinced that something, huge was really coming out. Let's look at that.
What I believe, and what I believe that Chifa Adebanjo believes, is not ethnic, it's not sectional, it's not religious, it is Nigerian and Nigeria. When I go out and people say, we thank you, I say, what are you thanking me for? And I tell them, please stop thanking me. Why should you be thanking me? I believe in equity. I believe in justice. I believe in one Nigeria. I have shed my blood for this country. I have gone to prison for this country. So what are you going to frighten me or threaten me with? The only thing that my senior brother hasn't done is that he hasn't shed his blood. He has gone to prison. But we will leave that at that. No. The blood we are shed to walk from the world.
So you see that indeed Obasanjo has really done a lot for Nigeria. Check the records in terms of war, in terms of peacekeeping. Without wasting much of our time, earlier also in the transition period between the 31st night of December 2022 and the 1st of January 2023, Reverend Father Emmanuel Obama went also publicly to make his own endorsement on the person of Peter Obi, dictating that Peter Obi is the only man to take Nigeria away from oblivion. Let's look at that video first of all, and then don't forget to let me know what you think about this endorsement. Let's look at that.
I am telling Nigeria today, this man here is the hope of Nigeria.
I hear you.
This man here is the one who will deliver Nigeria from oblivion. As a prophet of the Most High, I present him to the world, not only Nigeria. Nigeria, if you will listen to your prophet, behold the man that will salvage this nation. Behold the man that will take this country, Nigeria, to the land of promise.
Power.
We are not voting for him because we are marginalized. We are voting for Peter based on capacity, based on competency, based on credibility, based on integrity.
I hear you.
Let Nigeria hear my voice. Behold the man whom God has appointed at a time like this to liberate this nation. He who has ear, let him hear.
Yeah.
Jesus have mercy on us.
I no longer need to waste my saliva. Obasanjo has done the endorsement. We've also heard it from the Reverend Father, telling you that he who has ear, let him hear. If you desire a change in Nigeria, do not be complacent. Wake up. If you don't have your PVC, go and get your PVC. I heard that 22nd of January 2023 is the last day for the collection of your PVC. Get your PVC and make a change. Your vote will definitely initiate a change. God bless you. I remain your friend, Fidel De Castro. Don't forget to let me know what you think about all this whole, endorsement deal or saga in the comment section. See you soon again. Bye for now.